Thanks for clicking on the video, and here on Mimic, I am reviewing Ghost of Yotei, a video game I just had the pleasure of completing. I sunk 57 hours into this game and nearly unlocked every trophy. I'll probably platinum this game in the near future, but that gives you a background of what I've achieved prior to presenting this review. Obviously, there will be heavily spoilers during this review. Right now, I'm showing you a clip from the beginning of the game, and I will show you the full boss battle and end sequence of the game. In between, I'm going to show you a couple of side missions that I completed, showing off some of the mechanics within. Already, you can see some of the strong positives this game holds, the wonderful graphics, the detailed artistry showing off the natures of the surrounding region of feudal Japan. And you can also hear the positive of this game, of the wonderful score, and there's also great voice acting throughout this game. As fantastic as that all is, the main criteria we use to rate a great game is its story. And my gosh, this story is fantastic. It starts off very simple as a simple revenge story of this little girl whose family is killed by Yotei 6, a rogue or Ronin group of 6 main characters that, of course, will be your boss battles throughout the game. And she grows up and becomes this female samurai, which there is such a thing. I looked it up, and apparently female samurai were a little bit more commonplace than previously thought. And one battle of around 150 samurai, 35 of them were actually female. A great story has to keep us engaged to play a game all the way through, whether it has fantastic graphics or pixelated graphics. All of the quests in the game, whether it's a main storyline to kill a member of the Yotei 6 or a side quest to fetch a certain item, all of these have engaging plot points sometimes, and actually most of the time there are plot twists, but none of them are really off the wall. They do fit the storyline and are important for character development, not only of the main character, but also the NPCs you meet throughout the game. The pacing of the story elements is well done as well. There are times when you are exploring this open world, and every place you go, there's something to check out. The story will ratchet up and climax to a strong beat, whether it's a combat scene or a story plot point, and then calm down again and back and forth. And it's this nice dynamic. Before I go over more highlights about this game, which there are a plethora of, let me talk about the negatives, as I always want to talk about the cons first, as people know what great things people say about a game, but what really are the negatives? The main one really are graphical glitches. I picked this up on day one, and there were certainly some bugs as I was climbing walls and the graphics would pixelate it out or clipping throughout objects. However, after the most recent patch, I didn't encounter any, so I think it has been cleaned up as far as a technical aspect. There's no more glitches I found throughout the rest of my gameplay. And that's it. That's the only negative thing I could think about this game.
There. A cave. Must start a fire.
There are multiple vocal scores within the game, and I just wanted to highlight one of them here to show you that they do exist and are in native Japanese. You can switch voice acting from English to Japanese if you wish, But sometimes when there's a lot of combat and stuff going on, I don't really want to read the subtitles. I just want to hear what needs to be done. So this particular side mission I'm showing you here involves a lot of nature. You can see all these birds flying around, the blossoms. There is a wolf here, and actually
Wolf den.
a wolf
And more
companion
predators.
aids you in combat, can help you assassinate and sneak up on foes and strike down enemies. It's pretty wonderful to have a wolf companion throughout your gameplay.
Saito's men won't get away with this. We can't let them kill any more wolves.
Let's talk about combat. Obviously, this is going to be a core mechanic within this samurai video game, and it is exceptionally well done. You have access to multiple weaponry, probably so much so that you might get lost and confused with all the options available to you, though each weapon is just a single click away. Whether it's melee weaponry, range weaponry with bows, or even primitive guns, or bombs or other ninja type equipment that you can hold. Regardless, even if you do have a favorite weapon to use or gadget, you most likely will have to utilize all the arsenal that you have before you. As in typical video game fashion, if someone is attacking with a certain weapon type, you counter with a different weapon type. For example, if someone's attacking with a spear, you counter with double katanas. However, if someone is attacking with a single katana, the best weapon is a single katana. That's the only exception to this rule. But if you don't switch up your gameplay, you will find yourself quickly overwhelmed with multiple enemy types. And this really keeps the combat engaging and fresh and not mindless button mashing. I should also mention you don't have to go the action route all the time. There are certainly opportunities to go a stealth route while you are crouching, sneaking up on foes. I didn't include any of that gameplay here as it was a little bit long and boring to watch on replay. With that being said, it is engaging though, certainly well implemented, probably better than Assassin's Creed Shadows, to be honest with you. Certainly, it is a guilty pleasure to take out an enemy encampment without being detected at all, Solid Snake style. What we're going to see next, though, is the total opposite. It's going to be a mass battle. This sequence is quite enthralling and cinematic, so I'm just going to let it play, and I'll resume commentary after this.
Oyuki will help us win this battle.
She may be on the Onryo side, but she is no ally of mine. Impossible!
Saito has a fleet?
More soldiers will be landing.
It's a full-scale invasion. We have to stop them! Men, The war is upon us. Our homes burn. Our families scatter. Their blood stains the land. But it will be our blades that turn the tide. Charge!
Gunners!
Don't stop! Here, gunners! March through them! Break their line!
The next clip I'm including here showcases a different type of gameplay cannons. There's certainly gunplay within this game. However, you're not going to utilize it too much, as reload time is, of course, quite lengthy, and you will find yourself quickly overrun by Ronin with katanas. However, I just want to show that it does exist, and it is still well done.
Lord Saito has lost his future seat of power.
The next clip I included here showcases another aspect of the game people don't realize is included. That's actually platforming. There are multiple objects hidden away on tall mountain tops or in treacherous caves, and the only way to reach them is through jumping and climbing. So I would say, platforming takes up
Where are you off
maybe
to?
at least 10% of the game if you want to unlock all the abilities for your character. And it's really a fun aspect that I did not realize I would enjoy within this samurai game. This particular side quest I'm on is not the most difficult climbing challenge. However, I wanted to include it because it involves you following a gray fox, and it's pretty cute. Regardless, after this particular gameplay sequence, I'm going to showcase the end game sequence with a final boss battle.
Why did you lead me here? There you are. Do you know how hard it was to get up here? What's this? Someone wrote a haiku. Looks like it was written ages ago.
This is the start of the end game sequence. You can see how the story wraps around, and you're back at the same field you saw at the beginning, running towards home. It's wonderful how the story all comes together at the very end. Probably most of you watching this log have no intention of playing this game, but I always like to include the end game sequence so you can enjoy the full aspect of the game that you might be missing out on, and maybe one day you might pick it up. Regardless, thank you for watching. Keep on adventuring out there, whether it's with video games, comic books, board games, D&D. We cover it all here. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Sit! Our game has just begun. I used to play something similar with my children when they were young, and I thought they would outlive me. All my children are gone now.
Saito, please. Please.
My fight is with the ghost. If the rest of you leave, you can take the child.
Do as he says. For Kiku.
Go on.
Killing my family. Was it worth it?
Your father betrayed me. Creatures such as you and I cannot resist the call of revenge.
I found something new to live for.
You think you've changed, but you're still an Onryo. You could have lived a peaceful life. You chose to be a hunter. Took my sons!
The spider led me to your fortress. holding back. Draw your katana.
You are ready.
You've waited 16 years for this, Onyo! Don't falter now!
Juve.
Oyuki is with Kiku. I will hold him off. We will protect this family.
So, the boy has become a man.
I am a samurai, a brother, and a father!
Yotei! I'm with you!
So, the boy has become a man.
I am a samurai, a brother, and a father!
Yotei! I'm with you!
Your loyalty to each other only gives you something to lose. Atsu!
Juve.
For the living.
I'll bury you next to your brother.
He's not dead!
You are not alone, Atsu.
Atsu. Rage wins the battle, but loses the war.
And we'll be a family again.
Fight for the living.
You are alone. Come, little wolf.
Atsu. She'll never be alone. I'm here.
Atsu, we're supposed to stay inside of the house. I don't even like mushrooms.
Aunt Atsu, I found more mushrooms.
Good. Show me.
They were hiding by the logs, like you taught me.
Your father and I used to forage here. We don't have to talk about him.
I want to. It's just...
I know.
There. More mushrooms than we could eat.
This should get us through the winter. Something's bothering you.
It's the Matsumae. I heard they're rebuilding the castle.
They have the time, now that Saito is no longer a threat.
People still leave offerings for the Onryo. They hope you'll hunt down what's left of Clan Saito.
I dealt with the Yotei 6. The samurai can handle the rest.
I wonder what became of my father's estate.
We could return in spring, if you miss it.
This is my home now. There's something I want to show you.
The snow will start soon.
We will be quick.
Is this where you've been sneaking off to?
You noticed. I found some seeds. I didn't think anything would grow, but they took to the soil.
Flowers?
They won't survive the winter.
These look like kiku flowers. They were your father's favorite, even as a boy. He wrote some terrible poetry about them.
He used to bring me one whenever he returned from a long trip. Sometimes, I think I can almost see him in the corner of my eye. But when I look, he's not there.
If I listen hard enough, I can hear him on the wind.
Is he happy?
He is at peace. Why don't we take this flower to Jubei?
He'd like that. Is that... Video Yuki!
Go on. You both can play a song for Jubei. I'll join you soon. Kiku's becoming quite the musician. He'd be so proud. My hunt is over. That is how I laid the Onryo to rest. Now you know my story, Kiku. Our story.
Are you sure you're not leaving anything out?
Maybe one or two things. Before confronting Saito, I needed to weaken his hold on Ezo.
So you could rescue father and Oyuki.
And give you a home where you could grow up in peace.
I want to hear those stories.
How about... a big fight?
So long as you win.